Now you've heard all of this really cool information and you want to get involved. So how do you start? The first thing to do, I would suggest, is go to our website, click this Join the Journey page. Okay, this is going to kind of give you a little bit of a roadmap for how you get started. There's a picture from when we could actually get together and take pictures. This was from, I believe, the 2018 European Symposium. There's a video over here on the right side that was from our 2019 symposium, but it still holds true. It tells you a lot about what OHDSI is here for members of the community. Getting started, the first step has been for a long time is simply joining the OHDSI forums. There's really a lot of great idea sharing, knowledge sharing, question answering that happens on our forums. This link will take you there, and you can see just all the different questions, all the different threads that are happening. One thread in particular I'd invite you to is this Welcome to OHDSI. Please introduce yourself. You can see over 750 people have joined and just kind of who they are, what they do. It's just a great way to get started, ask your initial questions. But again, get to know the forum because there's really a lot of great threads. There's different groups that you can join and follow. You can sign up to get emails to follow threads. So really great place to start. Step two, we moved to the OHDSI Teams environment over the last year. Obviously, COVID kind of accelerated the process, but we've really found it useful. We did our symposium there, and now our work groups live there. How do you join? There's two links in here. There's a form here to fill out that'll just get you started. Will give you access to the OHDSI Teams account environment. And then we have a number of different teams, and Patrick's going to show you this in a little bit, a number of different work groups, studies, different chapters that you can specifically join. And here's the form you would fill out. You can see all the different work groups that we have. You know, you're interested in 2, 3, 4 of these regional chapters. Fill this out. Elise Katzman does a great job of leading this, navigating, getting you where you want to be. And that's a way to help join meetings, take part in asynchronous discussion, file sharing, everything that happens. Step 3, our community calls. That is this. It's every Tuesday at 11 a.m. We have different formats. We do presentations, research sharing, tutorials. Basically, you know, we're trying to really vary it up, work group updates. Every week, the community call will get listed on this community calls page. You can go to previous ones, see the links from the different different updates, and then videos of the presentations. Understandably, not everybody's going to be able to make every session, but these recordings will always be available for you afterwards. So again, it's on the community calls page. And then our work group calls page as well gives you links to every upcoming work group call. The top section is always for the coming week, and then the first or the next call for each of our work group meetings. Continue to learn about OHDSI. These community calls, these Tuesday calls are one way to learn about what's happening, but there's so much more. The Book of OHDSI, this is a community-developed resource, really, I think the best resource we have right now of knowledge. It was published before the 2019 OHDSI Symposium. That was in October. So October 2019, but it's a living, breathing document. So you can see the last update was January 11th of this year. So as our community grows and builds new tools development, you know, this living document kind of has to grow too. So this book keeps pace. So this is a great resource, and we're thrilled to know that our APAC collaborators have translated this into both Korean and Chinese. So this is available on the OHDSI website. Our work with the Eden Academy, which I'll show you where to find that, is another great learning resource. You will hear a lot about this next week, but different courses that you can learn from, again, developed by the community. These are free courses that you can learn from. Our OHDSI news and updates page will keep you in the loop on studies that are coming out or collaborator spotlights. We try to highlight different members of the community. The work in Charybdis, feature on everything we've done here, the different papers that have come out. So there's a lot of information on this page as well. And then our different symposiums, we've had live tutorials, we've had the talks given at the 2020 Global Symposium that I mentioned, the plenary talk on phenotype development, evaluation, and characterization. These videos are there for you to continue to learn from. So I would invite you to go through these pages. Our GitHub is linked here. You can reach out to us over email. So this is a great first step for anybody who is new and just trying to get started on the OHDSI journey. All the tabs, the important tabs up here, who we are, this will give you a sense of different, who we serve, the areas of focus, mission, collaborators. You can get a sense really of the breadth of OHDSI collaborators. If you aren't listed on this, reach out to me. I create these pages all the time, so please do so. The OHDSI news and updates, and specifically, if you're looking on the research that we've done in COVID-19, we have a link here. Standards. This page talks a lot about the data standardization. This graphic on the OMA Common Data Model, so you can learn a lot about standardization right here. Patrick mentioned the software tools. There's a number of software tools that we use as a community. Atlas, Hades, Data Quality Dashboard, just to name a few. Many of these tools are located on this page with documentation, demo, installation information. So I invite you to check this page out and just try to learn about the tools that are available for you as part of the OHDSI community. Ongoing studies you can find under the OHDSI Studies tab. This will give you a link to or information on all the ongoing studies. So up here at the top, you have the Project Scylla. Click on that and you can learn, get the GitHub repository, the protocol, all the pertinent information. And this you can sort these out and see just the number of different network studies that are started, complete, designed, finalized. Really great information on this page. As I mentioned, the Book of OHDSI. So the English, Korean, and Chinese versions are all here. You can also order the Book of OHDSI. This is available through Amazon. This was the original that was published. I do believe we will have a second edition at some point. But if you do want a hard copy, you can order it on Amazon. That is the English version. I don't believe the Korean or Chinese versions are available over Amazon. But this is the one you could order, the English version. Different resources. Right here is how you can get to the community forums. You can also, there's a link up at the top of the page. Atlas tutorials. These are really helpful as you start to learn about Atlas. Just go through a number of different things. The New to OHDSI page has a lot of the links that I showed you on the Join the Journey page. The Eden Academy. Here's the Eden Academy homepage. So this will kind of get you started if you want to learn more about Eden Academy, about us, their mission. You can get started right here. This Week in OHDSI. This is where you can find the OHDSI community calls page. Again, everything that if you miss a call, you want to go back and see slides or the videos, or you saw a study in one of the during the introduction that you want to read, all the links will be on this page in the the calendar date that is specific to this meeting. And then of course the working group calls page, I showed you that earlier. Events and collaborations. Anything from the 2020 Global Symposium, the videos, slides, presentations, they are all available on these pages. So you can go back to the APAC, previous events, 2019, 2018, all the previous symposiums. You missed a presentation or you want to go back to see slides, they are all available right here. So a lot of great history knowledge you can find here. Collaborating with OHDSI and MS Teams, that form to join the team's environments, picking working groups and studies. And then just yesterday, Elise Katzman created a best practices in MS Teams forms that you can download, and that'll really help you learn a lot about collaborating in teams. And finally, odyssey.org is the main place where you find information in the teams, but we do a lot of work on social media. So you can follow us on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. We do a monthly newsletter that you can subscribe to right here. This was our last one. Again, a lot of information, video podcasts. So we try to get the information out to you in as many ways as possible. I know that's a lot of information right there, but hopefully, if you missed anything, go back and watch the recording or just peruse this site. It's hopefully very helpful for you. A lot of information there that we keep updating.